Are we live? Did that work? Let's check on the phone. He won't lie to me. Ta-da. Yay, we are live. Is there anybody out there? Joe.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you today?
I am having a day.
Yeah. If it weren't for Kit Kat doing so much better, I'd be having a day. But my day is happy because he's doing better.
Well, it's fine. It's just a day.
Yeah.
I had an appointment with the sleep study doctor.
Mm-hmm.
And he's talking about surgery. I'm just like, dude, we just did surgery, didn't we? No.
Yeah.
Different surgery. They put this little thing in your chest, and then they wire it to underneath your rib cage, and then they wire it to the back of your tongue. And I don't know, it's like shock me every time I like stop breathing or something.
Why can't he do a CPAP machine?
I tried that thing. I can't breathe with that stupid thing.
Oh.
I feel like I'm suffocating. And it's funny because it's exactly 11 minutes in every single time. It's like it's a buildup of whatever I'm breathing out. My brain's not functioning. So it's so stupid.
You're fine.
It builds up, and then like exactly at 11 minutes, I'm like, okay, I can't breathe. I start panicking. I'm like trying to rip it off my face. But and I don't have teeth, so a mouth guard's not really an option until I get my teeth fixed. And I can't start getting my teeth fixed until November, which means I have to also work with the insurance company as to how much they're going to pay for teeth.
Yo, I was on the phone with insurance all morning just to finally get someone who knew what I was talking about. That was the problem for 2 hours. The people who sent me the letter had no idea what I was talking about. I'm like, y'all sent me the letter. Somebody's got to understand what I'm saying. But finally, after 2 hours, I got a hold of somebody that knew what I was talking about. And she said, unfortunately, it has to go through the complaint department, which means I got to get a call back. And I'm like, I just want it fixed. I don't care about complaining. I just want it fixed. It's been a journey. Medical stuff is always a journey. Not a great journey, but a journey. I even put all my stuff on the little table so I wouldn't have to spin around every 2 seconds.
I wanted to choke the hematologist yesterday.
Oh, no.
He says, I've studied in India, I've studied in Italy, and I've studied in the United States. So I'm the best person to tell you. No one's ever going to find out what's wrong with you.
Oh, wow.
Wait, hold on. Didn't you just tell me how freaking smart you are?
That's crazy.
So you're smart and you're lazy.
Yeah. Wow.
Awesome.
That's nuts.
For a second opinion, you suck ass.
Yeah, that sucks.
No one's ever going to figure out what's wrong with you. You know what? You're still trying to blame my problems on smoking, and I'm not even a smoker.
Yeah.
I was waiting for him to tell me it was because I'm chunky.
Yeah.
So how many teeth do you want to keep? I'm just asking.
That's the one good thing about the people I go to for my general practitioner. They have my back on a lot of things because before I became disabled, I was actually extremely fit and very thin. So there have been doctors that would say, "Oh, maybe you should lose weight," and I'm like, "Well, you need to call my general practitioner because when I weighed 100 pounds less, this was still a problem."
Yeah, they're
So
like,
thank God for
well,
my general practitioner.
it's because you're a smoker. It's because you're. I'm like, I'm not a smoker. It's because you have the sleep apnea, and I'm like, I've always had sleep apnea.
Right.
This isn't new.
Yeah.
And then they're like, well, your weight is fine, and I'm like, wait, what? How is my? Did you? I know you weighed me. Did you not look at the chart? It's not like I'm 125 pounds going, oh my God, I'm so fat.
Yeah.
I'm almost 200 pounds. Like that's for my body frame, that's too much. A lot of people who are taller, they can get away with being this weight. I cannot. I'm short. I'm little people.
You're little people.
I went looking for a motorcycle one time. I told the guy, I was like, I need a motorcycle that's meant for like little people. He's like, oh my gosh, I have one of those. I literally have a bike that's meant for little people. And I'm like, oh my God, I got to see it. I need to hop on this thing. I need to figure out if I'm going to be able to touch the girl. This thing was not made for little people. It was made for somebody taller than me.
Oh, wow.
I couldn't touch the ground. I was like, how is this made for little people?
Yeah.
Discrimination, asshole. Well, that's where you are. Oh yeah, I forgot. I put all my stuff over here. Oh yeah, I forgot. Ooh. Okay. Hi, Renee. How are you?
Hey, Renee.
Did you have fun at the fair? I was talking to my husband about going.
Hey,
Hi,
Shelly.
my Shelly. Talking to Shannon about going to the state fair, Washington State Fair. And we both agreed the only reason that we ever went was just to get the food.
Oh, yeah. Before the world got crazy, me and Jason always went to the state fair, and my mom's like, what do you do while you're disabled? I'm like, well, one, they have a bunch of animals because this is farm country, Tennessee, so they have all kinds of animals that I can love and hug and kiss and squeeze, and then the food. She's like, oh, it has nothing to do with rides.
Well, I'm not paying that much to get in there so that I can go eat elephant ears and fair burgers. To have all the food and stuff on the outside, and it's like, okay, cool, we don't have to pay to go in.
Oh, ours ain't like that. It's all inside.
Now it's all inside, and I was just like, man, you guys caught on to our scam. I bet that's why they started making everything inside, so that they could get more people to go inside the fair.
Yeah.
Bunch of jerks.
I know, Shelly. Fair food is awesome. I'm glad you had a good time, Renee.
Yeah, they used to have all that stuff outside. It was awesome. We would just go when Evan was a baby. We'd just go take him in the stroller, and we'd go around and we'd get our scones, and we would get our elephant ears, and and it was great because we didn't have to pay to go inside. And then Evan got old enough that we thought, okay, he'll want to go on the rides, but we took him down the big yellow slide. He got to the bottom. He's like, oh, feels so good. I was like, oh boy. He gets motion sickness so bad. This poor kid. I know, elephant ears. But I don't know exactly which city Jen lives in, but on the coast of Oregon, they have a town called Seaside, and they have elephant ears year round in Seaside.
Oh, wow. I know, Shelly, talking about it's making me want to.
All right. Okay. So these are my new ones.
Oh, yay. Let me put my glasses back on so I can see them real good.
That's the shades. And this one.
Oh, that's pretty.
That's the Sphinx. And that is the shades. And this one.
I don't think I saw that one. I got the
Which
Sugar
one?
Skull one.
I want that one. There's 3 in that set. This is a set, and I want that set. There's 3 in that set.
And then I got, these are the colors.
All right.
I know, I love funnel cakes too. I love it all is the problem.
1 or 2? 1 or 2?
I kind of like the yellows. You might ask Renee and Shelly, but the yellows are really pretty in that.
Okay, just so we're clear, I have to go to the Bass Pro Shop a little later, so.
Okay, they're saying 1, so go with the other one.
This is 1. This is 2.
Oh, the non-yellow one. I think, right?
The yellow
one
one
is which again?
1.
Which one's 1? Yellow?
1.
Okay. There's like, and Shelly says 1, Jen says 2. I said 1.
How close are you to Seaside, Jen? Okay, I will use this one. See, I had an aunt who lived down in Beaverton.
Oh, 8 hours.
Which was like closer to Portland, but they had a beach house in Rockaway, which was a little bit down from where they shot the Goonies.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
I did one, Shelly, okay? No damn it. Guess what, Shelly? Guess what, Shelly? That is the blue. I'm going to put that on just for you.
I've got to wash some brushes tonight. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, my idea of washing brushes as I use them didn't quite work out so well. Whoops. Oh, camera.
Ooh, I gotta get my eyebrows done.
Same, girl. I was thinking about going over to the beauty school over here and just letting them wax my whole damn face.
I know you said that, and I've been thinking about it, but I don't know if I can handle my whole face because I have partial neuropathy in my face, and I'm so scared that it would set that off.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would, but I'm scared it would.
I don't know. Yeah, Seaside is gorgeous. I had a friend who lived in Seaside. Uh, and we would go down to visit him, and he would take us to, like, he took us to Bagby Hot Springs, and he took us down to Cannon Beach, and we had a lot of fun. Just go hang out and
Yeah.
do stuff that wasn't quite legal. And yeah, my uncle, his last name is Luce, Luce, and so he named his cabin on the beach the Loose Women of Rockaway.
Oh no. um, I don't know if anybody cares, but I know a couple of y'all was going to purchase ZeeSea. There's a lot of kick up in the pan. That does not bother me at all, but I don't know if it bothers some of you guys.
And if it doesn't, I have a code. Trouble with Tish.
I don't think it bothers any of our friends, but some people it really annoys. One of my friends here hates when makeup does that. It doesn't bother. But I've got so much makeup that a little wasted isn't going to affect my life. She has like 3 palettes, so I guess she sees it as a waste.
Yeah, the problem I have with that is it's so hard to find a palette that doesn't have any kind of kick up.
A good palette, like when they're
Well, yeah.
pressed really hard, it's hard for me to use them. It just doesn't come off as good looking, I think. Usually. My words haven't been too good today, guys. So if I speak and you're like, what'd she say? It's just a normal day today. When you've been sleeping on the floor with a cat and everything, it's just everything in my body's like pain or doesn't know what's going on. But he's eating and drinking water as of yesterday. So he still has to take meds for like 15 more days, but he's on the mend. And he even played with his little cricket that he loves so much, which blew me away. I even took a video of it and sent to Jason. I was so excited.
Jen, the first and only time that I ever went out to Bagby Hot Springs, we were smoking and drinking gin and juice. And I'm not really sure, but we got convinced that, naked was the way to be.
Oh, no.
It's a lot younger then. And then my buddy got so shit-faced that he, man, I was afraid on the way back that he was, because we didn't go on the trail. We went through the woods to get there instead of using the trail. No. So he's like trying to, fall off the side of the cliff. And I'm like, oh my God. See, Jen knows. Naked is the only way to be happy. Never used like yellow before.
I love a good yellow, so I don't know if you like the color on you, but I love a good yellow. I guess I'm going to do a cut crease. When I started this,
They closed Bagby? Oh, I guess they would close it.
when I started, when we started our makeup halo, I was in my brain and my hand has not done that. So I guess I'm doing a cut crease.
Hmm. So this one is a little bit pinky. This one is more brown, but still a little bit pink, and this is more of a cool tone brown. Maybe this
Where are
for
you
like
putting it?
the deep in the crease, and then that on the outer corner. Or
Yeah, that would be really pretty.
we'll figure it out. Let's just try some stuff.
Yeah, Shelly, I need to too, but these, for some reason, when I do lives with someone, it's like I get into talking and stuff and I kind of forget about my pain for a little while. But doing a video by myself, I can feel every ounce of the pain.
I have been re-editing videos that I already uploaded today to remind people to go check out my giveaway.
Your giveaway?
Yeah.
Did I miss it or was I there? I don't remember. I thought I watched all your videos.
It was the vlog video.
Yeah, I've watched all your videos. Maybe I didn't enter because I wasn't going to take away from the giveaway. I don't know. I don't remember. Now, I do start a lot of videos at night too and might doze off at the end of it, so that can happen.
Girl, I do that too.
I do that a lot.
I like your hair.
Yes, you do need to do a video with it, Jen. It's beautiful. Did you see the sneak peek of the packaging for Jeffree Star's new palette?
Uh-uh.
Oh, it's like a corally orange, all the packaging. And that's like my favorite palette I have is Violet Voss Coral Orange. And I'm like, one, there's there's Odin's Eyes coming out on the 20th with something I want. So I'm gonna skip it, but it's gonna be my favorite color story. I know it. Now, if it's orange, I can live without orange. I like orange, but I can live without it. But if it's corals, it's gonna be a sad day for me. So I'm not gonna get it. Well, I say sad day. I won't cry or anything.
Yeah, that's how I work it, Jen. I film a bunch of videos when I feel okay.
I wish I could do that. I can only get up to about 3. I just can't power through 6 or 8. Hmm. Yeah. You're probably right, Jen. It probably won't sell out since he hadn't been selling out lately, but I don't know if I'm going to get it, period. I really, I don't know. It's hard. I have a lot of corals in my collection because I love corals and I love his formula. So it's like, it's telling me to get it, but then the part of me that is trying not to buy so much makeup says, you have every coral color you could need. That part doesn't win usually, though.
uh,
The realistic side never wins on hardly on my end.
right. Yeah, I see something pretty and I'm just like, ooh, but I like it so much.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if insurance ever gives me the money they owe me, which it won't be anytime soon, anything like that takes forever with insurance. I'll get it. It's just going to take forever.
I'm just irritated with doctors right now.
You're what, hon?
I'm just irritated with doctors right now. They can all suck eggs.
Right now, I'm not irritated with doctors. I'm knock on wood. My medical team is pretty good right now, but I am irritated with insurance. But it just takes a while with insurance. I always get through it. It's just frustrating while I'm trying to get things done. Especially since I worked in insurance and you know, it doesn't help to say that to anybody, but you want to just say, I've done your job. Why can't you do your job? You know?
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I finally got to the right person today after 2 hours of being on the phone. But, well, I say 2 hours. That's just today. I've been calling for a week and a half.
Shit.
And everybody, yeah, everybody's going to get back to you. But this woman actually put in the complaint and all that stuff and gave me, reference numbers and everything. So I know she did what she said she was going to do.
Well, Shannon
She,
always threatens people with me. Oh,
well,
you
I
don't
also
want me to,
had
you don't
state
want me to put my
representatives'
wife on the
name.
phone. You don't want to talk to her. I'm like, why are you using me as a threat? Stop that.
Jason used
People are
to,
gonna
but
think that I'm
Jason's
in
gotten
that shit.
better. Yeah, Jason's gotten better about getting forceful on the phone when he needs to. But Jason used to use me all the time. Mm.
My question is who am I gonna use to threaten the doctors? Like, don't make me get my kid in here. You don't talk to him.
Now I don't know which way I want to go with it. I need to get another brush though.
I'm just
Leave
gonna
it.
threaten them with Shelly. Don't make me get my Shelly in here. She bite.
Right. I've got this one little dry patch on my eye, and the eyeshadow is determined not to stick to it. But that's normal. That's not because of this palette. That happens when I get little eczema breakouts on my eye. So yesterday, that morning, when Kit Kat first ate on his own a whole serving that he's supposed to eat, I was actually on a phone call with James and Rhonda, and I come back and I'm just bawling, and they're looking at me like, "Oh my, what? Are you okay?" I'm like, "Kit Kat's eating." I mean, I'm just coated. I'm just bawling. Then Rhonda got to crying. Okay, enjoy your pizza, Shelly.
Ooh. Pizza. Heck yeah. I've been talking to Shelly a lot in my videos. Like, yeah, Shelly, I know it's blue because I can already hear her. You don't even like blues. What are you getting all the blues for? So I'm like, yeah, Shelly, I know it's blue. I know.
Yeah, I'm doing a
She
fake
nudges
cut
me about
crease.
that.
I'm not putting any glue down. I probably should have, but I'm not. Oh, that's pretty.
Is it okay? So much for going low key to
Oh
the bath.
yeah, it looks kind of like a sunset eye or something. It looks really pretty.
So much for being low key at the Bass Pro.
I was just about to say, didn't you say you were gonna be low key?
Well, sometimes things just don't work out right. It happens.
I'm almost done with my eye look, and then I got the rest of the stuff beside me. Yay! So Precious likes like Lucky, the bigger black cat I have. She's very fond of him. She likes to play with him. She likes to snuggle with him. The two younger boys, this is what mine looks like.
Ooh. She's pretty.
Thanks. But as far as the younger boys, she could do without them usually. Well, Kit Kat gets sick, and I don't know if her motherly instincts kicked in or whatever, but she laid with him. She cleaned him. After like not being around him for a while, it was like she would come in and check on him, which was, I thought, oh, that's cute, a little strange, but cute. Well, now he's feeling better, so he started playing. She played with him for like 2 hours. So I don't know if because he got so sick, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if she appreciates him more because he's okay. I don't know.
She spent some time with him and she was like, yeah, you're not so bad.
Yeah. It's so weird. I mean, Kit Kat's 10 and she hasn't liked him for 10 years. It's so strange. Weird.
Not so bad after all. Snap. Okay, you get in there. Stay.
I'm doing my best to use this foundation up, and it keeps on going. Cats are strange, Jen. They're funny, but they're weird.
All right.
So you said you had to go to the pro shop and the gym?
Oh yeah, but I won't go to the gym with makeup on. I'll take it off.
Yeah, I was going to say, with
I
that
sweat.
bowl of liquor, you come running down your face while you're working out because you start sweating.
What foundation are you using?
I'm using the Too Faced Do You. They don't even make this one anymore, I don't think.
I'm gonna use my favorite. Wet n Wild.
I think I have that one. Is that the dewy one or the regular one?
Dewy.
Mm.
When I first started watching YouTube, I was watching Renee's channel, and she was talking about it, and I was like, it can't be that good. I mean, it's Wet n Wild. Like, really?
I like it pretty
Like,
good.
it's only $5, and I was like, well, for $5, I'll try it. But I feel like I'm gonna be throwing out some foundation. No way, it's my favorite. Well, I never wore makeup before I started, on YouTube. Not really.
I wore mascara and chapstick.
My first real palette, one that I didn't get from like the dollar store or Kmart.
Yeah.
Was not this last Christmas, but the Christmas before. I, wanted to get a palette, and I asked my niece, I was like, well, what's good? And she said, well, Morphe's decent. So I got a Morphe palette, and that was my first grown-up palette.
I don't know what my first grown-up palette was. I think it was the Dose of Color Friendication palette. My first grown-up palette, I would say.
Oh, it's right there.
Are you going, you and Evan, or are you going to go when Shannon gets off?
I'm going to go when Shannon gets off. He doesn't want me walking out by myself of the Bass Pro. He didn't want me walking out of the Bass Pro Shop by myself with a gun. I'm like, okay, whatever. You're a weirdo, but whatever.
Well, it's sweet that he wants to take care of you. Jason would be like, she's more dangerous than I am anyway.
He's not aware of how good of a shot I am, so. He wants to take me shooting, and I'm just like, okay, but you can't get upset when you find out. I've been letting him mansplain guns to me. I'm like, yeah, okay, sure, okay, yeah. But I was like raised around them, so not an issue.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, my nephew, he's there. We were out on their property, and I grabbed his gun and aimed and fired and hit what I was aiming for. He's like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "Shh, don't tell Shannon." I'm getting a easy load 9mm. It's a Smith & Wesson. Sorry, Shannon's asking me what time Evan gets out of school.
Oh no, you're fine.
Oh, I don't. All smells bother me now. I didn't used to be bothered by the smell of pot smoke. I like the smell of pot smoke. I don't smoke because I don't like the way it makes me feel.
Yeah.
But now I smell it or I smell cigarette smoke. That's a big one. I can smell somebody smoking a cigarette 2 blocks away. It don't matter. I'm like,
yeah, I'm pretty.
Yeah, I can smell somebody in my neighborhood is smoking pot, and it's just like, oh, and it hits me funny. And that's the thing is, I don't have a problem with the pot smoke normally. So I've been spoiled with edibles, I think. Yeah, Renee, it's a guy thing. They always want to be better. It's like if I beat him at video games, he'd be, embarrassed. If I beat him at shooting, he'd be embarrassed. If I beat him at golf, he'd be embarrassed. I can fix the car in the house all day long. He don't care. But if I beat something good at, it's different,
I've been very fortunate that stuff doesn't bother Jason at all, which I thought it would because he's so good at sports and playing pool and everything. It does not bother Jason for a girl to beat him at all. I really did think it would.
I mean, I guess it would bother me if Shannon beat me at like sewing or something. I knew he'd never beat me at cooking when he asked me, "How do you cook hot dogs?" I was like,
"Oh,
really?" Well, you see the stove? the big thing there. Middle of the kitchen has a fan above it. Yeah. We love to give each other a hard time.
Oh, me and Jason do that.
Oh, man. I put all my face palettes back over across the room. Well, I had to. I had to find room for all of my brand new Nomad highlighters. Like, they had to be accessible, near where I'm putting my face on. So they are all right here at the front of my drawer. But, contour palette had to go.
Oh, maybe that's it, Jen. Jason beats me most of the time, so maybe he's like, well, I'll give it to her if she wins this time. Who knows? It is a little annoying how good Jason is at all the sports, especially when I wasn't disabled. Oh, because I was good too, but he was just like 5% better. It would get me so riled up. And he wouldn't get mad at all when I beat him, but when he'd beat me, I'd be like, ah. And then I got this ZeeSea highlighter that I'm going to use.
Oh, yeah, I have a ZeeSea blush. Chocolate. It got in the air. Ooh, it tastes so good.
I can't remember who I was watching that's like, oh, I had to it was James. No, it wasn't. It was a famous YouTuber. James does it too, but he can't do it with chocolate because he's allergic. But the strawberry palette from Lunar Beauty tastes like strawberry for some reason.
It does?
That's what James says. I didn't taste mine. It depends on what we're playing with the card game, Jen. But yeah, Jason's really good at cards too. Jason's about 5% better on most activities like that than me, and
I'm
it
going to use
just.
the ZeeSea blush.
Oh, mine looks like a flower. I got one too, but it looks like a flower.
There's an imprint on it, but it's just a little black. It's the strangest thing because this is the most plain packaging from ZeeSea I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, I was thinking mine's in like a gold disc.
This is the packaging for the eyeshadow palette.
Yeah. What time does Shannon actually get to clock out? Or does it depend?
Whenever he clocks out.
Oh, okay.
It helps he works for Friends, so.
I'm fixing to use my ZeeSea blush, and I'll show you what it looks like. It's even in a bag.
Ooh, that's fancy.
Yeah.
Well, Jen, when you go to order, use Trouble with Tish for 15% off.
See, mine's got that detail.
Damn.
I hate using it because it looks so pretty, but.
Right? This blush is pretty.
Yeah, this one actually is very pretty too. I didn't know with all the colors being separated how if it would work out, but it is really pretty.
I like a really, really dark blush, but this is it's a nice light. Oh, you can't even see it with this freaking the laptop camera sucks ass. Oh, and it's perfect for the because I like it to look like I got a little bit of sun underneath my eyes and on
Yeah.
my nose. But I don't want it to be too dark either.
I didn't know you had a code through Curse, Jen.
Jen has a code through Cursed, and Renee has a code through Gourmand Girls. No.
Oh, cool.
Speedy.
Yeah, I saw that, Jen. I'll have to go back and look at it. I can't remember, but I did. That's why it was on my brain because I just saw the stuff they released.
Nene 10. That's what it is. Thanks, Renee. I knew that it was something. I knew it was Nene something, but I wasn't sure if it was 10 or because I thought there was a 10 on the end of seniors.
Today's what, Thursday?
Yeah. Yeah. It's the 16th. I can check on my phone. Thursday, yes. I never know what day it is.
Since I've been disabled and out of work and out of school also, I have no clue what day it is.
All right.
I don't think I'm gonna do fall splashes today. I was going to, but I don't think so now. I might. I don't know. How did I drop my makeup eraser all the way over there?
So I'm going to use this one as a blush topper.
Oh, okay.
The Positano Sunrise. And then I'm going to use the Balmoral Beach, which is a lighter pink one.
Yeah.
For the highlight. Fuzzy, get over there. Use a different brush for that.
My lips are so out of, like, they're not, one side is not symmetrical with the other side at all.
I think there's one thing that I cannot get away with like not using a shit ton of.
What's up?
And that highlighter. I can never go with a subtle, oh, look, it's a pretty tiny little glow. And then the whole rest of my face is going, bitch, no, we need to shine. Like it has to shine. Otherwise, you did it wrong.
I think I'm done. Yeah.
Look at
I never know if I'm missing something. Usually about an hour after I'm done with my makeup, that's when I realize, oh, wait.
Ah.
Uh-oh.
You gonna put on a lip? Oh, you did.
I
You
did.
quit. You're fast.
I did.
I'm over here.
I
I
was
don't have
very
no
sneaky.
eyelashes on. I don't got no mascara on. I don't got no eyeliner on. No lip. That doesn't want to work.
My little fur baby wore itself out playing today, which makes me very happy. Oh my gosh, you know, when you go to the vet and they're like, this is what we got to do. If you don't do these things, you know, we're really on a fine line. And our vet's an old country vet. He don't do it for money because he don't charge enough to do it for money. When he says something serious, it's serious. And I mean, I thought for sure I was going to lose him.
We used to call that Hooterville.
Eatonville?
I'm not really sure why. Eatonville?
I was just about to ask why.
I don't remember why. Probably had something to do with the cheerleaders. I was actually just out in Eatonville not that long ago at the Mormon church for a funeral. My brother-in-law lost both his parents within the last 2 years.
Oh, that stinks.
Like the his family was so nice that the people Shannon's company went out there and put in their heater.
Uh-huh.
And the people who actually did the work and put the heater in were like, oh my God, send the condolences,
Yeah.
Evan and I were talking, and he goes, did I ever meet her? I was like, yeah, you met her. He goes, I don't remember. I said, you don't remember asking her how many points it took to open her bathroom door? Because he was obsessed with Call of Duty at the time.
Oh
no. He's like 3 or 4. He's like, how many points does it cost to open your bathroom door? And she's like, what?
That's cute.
And he's sitting there, doing the pee-pee dance. Evan has always had this like crazy imagination. When he was little, like, I don't ever remember having like an imaginary friend or anything, but like some kids do, they have imaginary friends. He did not have an imaginary friend. He had a whole imaginary family.
My niece did that.
He had a girlfriend who worked at Little Caesars, made pizzas, and she was mean and she yelled a lot. And he had a son who never, ever, ever picked up any toys after they made a mess. And he had a dog who constantly wanted to go for walks.
Yeah, my niece, I'll never forget, because my sister was tore up because she didn't know if that meant something was wrong. I'll never forget. She had 9, and they all had their own names. She remembered all their names, all their personalities. Gosh, I was doing good to have, if I had an imaginary friend. I don't think I had imaginary friends. We always had so many animals that I had animals. I didn't have to have an imaginary friend.
Yeah, I had my older sister. She kept me pretty busy. Or I kept her busy.
One or the other, huh?
Well, my mom was really sick when we were young. And so my sister and I, she kind of turned into mom for a while.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can not do lashes.
Well, you can do them. I just don't think I'm going to do them.
Yeah, but we were supposed to be low key.
You already messed that up.
I can't even be a little low key. It's all or nothing, damn it. That guy's going to look at me and be like, what the heck?
He's just going to think that you doll up when you shoot a gun.
Heck, the last time I went in there, I almost looked half homeless. That's how I normally am.
Yeah, same. Like when we don't do a lot of date nights, but if we've actually said, this is a date night, I will try to be presentable. But any other time, I'm going to the grocery store, I'm going to Outpost Armory, I'm going to all these places in my pajamas. Yeah, Jen. Jason's getting him a shotgun this week, I think. He said he's going to go look.
I think we're going to go with my girl.
Yeah, I do put a bra on if I go out, just because, mine are kind of out of control, if not.
Oh, yeah, I can't go anywhere with no bra. That's bad. That's a bad day. I'm sitting over here and I'm going, oh yeah, I'm gonna just do light makeup, be low key. Here I am putting on lashes.
Which lash glue do you like?
I just use the Shop Masay, the AOA. I haven't
It
tried
does pretty good.
any other lash glue. I know that this stuff is latex free, and I know that it has a brush applicator, so I just keep buying it.
Oh no, I have gone to the ER without a bra. I've gone to the ER pretty rough.
I'm sorry, if puppies are swinging, we're not leaving. I can't.
I will go through the drive-through without one. Because if we're going to go pick up McDonald's, I'll be like, Jason, are you just going through the drive-through? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to come, but I ain't going to put on a bra. And he'll be like, okay, sure. And then he'll be like, well, I'm going to stop by Walgreens, but I'm going to do this first. No, you're not. We're going through the drive-through and going home.
I used to go late at night to go get cigarettes.
Oh, James wants up.
Oh. How long has he been there? Oh, my frog.
I have no idea how long he's been there.
How long you been there?
17 long years.
17 years.
10,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck.
Oh, fucking A.
Did you finally get some sleep, mister?
I'm putting on makeup so I can go get me a gun.
I think I did. I don't remember, I was like, I can't sleep. And then, suddenly it's 5 a.m. and I'm like, but I feel like I got sleep, but I swear I didn't get sleep. So who knows? But I'm pretty sure I remember all of the different mounts from memory now. Last night, Tish, I was telling Joe, my current task at work is learning all of the different mounting systems for all of the different camera brands.
Oh,
So I have to remember Nikon, Canon, Sony, Fujifilm, Panasonic, and Olympus.
And all of the mounting systems for each.
Yep. And what they do, what they mean, what sensor sizes go with each type, if they are DSLR or mirrorless. And that's just the beginning.
Something. And I'm like, what are you doing awake?
There's all sorts of maths involved as well, Tish. Depending on what size sensor it is, you have to do maths to convert it to a different size sensor when it comes to the lens, and it's fucking bullshit. It's like, oh my god, this hurt my brain.
Frog legs.
But it's fun. Question mark.
Question mark.
Nah, it is quite a lot of fun. I get to learn. Oh, Joe disappeared. Hello, goodbye.
Huh?
Hello?
I touched a button. I shouldn't touch buttons.
I feel that.
What time is it where you're at, James?
It's 7:55 a.m. So I'm getting close to time for me to go to work. But I don't start for another hour and 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like a 10-15 minute drive away from where I live to get to the CBD of Hobart. Even with heavy traffic, it usually flows pretty nicely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We don't really get massive traffic jams like you guys do, or even on the mainland of Australia we get normal traffic jams. We don't really get them unless there's a car accident.
Mm.
And even then,
no, it's sparkling. It's sparkling.
Sparkly?
Shannon's offering me sparkling water.
Some Perrier.
Sparkle.
Oh,
Sparkle,
I'm not
sparkle.
a fan of sparkling water either.
Sparkling water is the only type of water my step grandmother will drink. Apparently, she gets sick if she drinks like uncarbonated water.
Mm.
That's crazy. I was like, hey, Joe, I'm going to just do like a little simple basic look and we're just going to go low key to the Bass Pro Shop. And then this happened.
Uh-oh.
Water. Butthole.
It cleans your insides all the way down to your butthole?
Yeah.
Awesome.
The beauty couldn't be contained. And speaking of beauty that can't be contained, I know Joe and I have talked about it, but Tish, you know that Pat McGrath, it looks like she's releasing another big-ass palette like the Celestial Divinity. She sneak peeked it. It looks so pretty.
couldn't see the sneak peek.
I had to find it through somewhere else because I'm still blocked by Pat. So, yeah. I got blocked by Pat McGrath. That is the highlight of my life, being blocked by Pat.
Like one of her biggest fans, and he's blocked.
Okay, I still love her.
I mean, that's like, you would expect that if you're going to be blocked, you'd be blocked by, I don't know, Jeffree Star or something.
And it wasn't even like I was being rude. It was literally because I said I was disappointed that they are still using Carmine in a lot of their formulas when they've literally made vegan formulas themselves with no issue. So I'm like, I just wish you guys, would move away. And I got blocked for that, for literally just saying I wish you didn't use Carmine.
And it was probably just somebody that works for her, but still, it was a silly block.
And it was funny because there were people in the same comments section making these things like, oh, we're in the middle of COVID and shit and you're not giving us this makeup discounted, shame on you. All that shit was fine apparently, but no, me just saying, oh, I wish you didn't use Carmine. Too far. That's bullying.
Too far, James. It's just too damn far.
I can't help myself. I'm sorry.
So rude.
Car not yours, car mine.
Why do I still have these stupid Lottie Londons in here? I hate these things.
Oh, I threw they're in my declutter. I decluttered mine.
Goodbye, Lottie.
No, don't do that. Come back.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Oh, man. Okay, we're just going to have to watch because...
How dare my neighbors start mowing while I'm on a live?
Pricks.
Rude. Don't they
That
know?
is rude. Gosh.
Ableist pricks.
C was on a live earlier. She did a live earlier, and she was getting Linda to talk. She's trying to get Linda to talk shit, but she's just getting Linda to talk. Okay. Which one? Top, middle, bottom?
Bottom.
Yeah, I kind of like the bottom one too.
We have spoken.
The panel has spoken.
I have to go to the restroom. I'll be right back. Oh, Jen said the same one.
I also showed Joe too, Tish, but on the weekend, last weekend, my brother-in-law, there's a lot of places you can go in Tasmania, and as part of it's usually not being damaging to the environment and such, but you can join up with different groups to do like foraging for the gemstones and such. And he found a ton of like basically natural Tasmanian quartz. So I got giant slabs of it like this big. And this is just this was literally just straight out of the ground after being washed. This isn't without any cutting to it at all. It just looks like this. For some odd reason, a lot of it in Tasmania forms very nice flat edges. So like this is naturally formed. How it's like so squared off, it's strange, but they naturally form like that.
I have rocks all over my house and all over my car. Not like
Just rocks.
special rocks. They're just like flat rocks, like you find at the beach. Skipping rocks.
Yeah.
I collect them. I don't know why. Like they're on the floor of my car. When you get in my car, there's a bunch of flat rocks. I don't know why. Okay, that's my lipsticks.
It looks beautiful. That color looks really good on you.
I think Shelly is right. I kind of like the blue.
It's very pretty.
And I'm going to toss these Lottie London Slay All Day lippies. I hate those things. They piss me off. Kind of like the Huda lips. Either dry down
the Huda lip.
Wait, it's living in between. You drive me crazy. I had to move this one up because every time I would turn around, the back of my chair would hit it. And it was like, oh my God, it's going to fall.
No falling mirrors, not today.
So I put the dollar store one down at the bottom because, you know, if that one drops, I'm out $1, not $30.
Better than a more expensive one.
Yes. So do I look ready to go get a gun?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You go on embarrassing treasure.
And I'm in workout clothes. And I'm not changing.
You go and bury some treasure.
Have you seen the Pop Fit leggings?
The one that's supposed to make your butt look good?
I don't know if they're supposed to make your butt look good. I didn't really look at my ass, but they fit. And they stay up. Like I'm Hey Perky.
Hey,
I
Janet.
know that's not your name.
Janet, ain't it?
Janet?
Ain't it?
I haven't been catching her name on any of her videos, and I'm like, I want to call her by her name.
I don't know why, but in my brain it says Janet, but that may be wrong. I'm so sorry if it is.
Okay, yes. She said yes, that's her name, Janet.
Okay. I was like, as soon as you was like, I can't remember, I'm like, uh-oh, what if I remembered wrong?
I feel like I did something.
Uh-oh. What do you do?
Well, mostly I just went to the doctor's. But I put on makeup.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, and makeup.
I went to the hematologist yesterday, and he informed me that he studied in India and Italy and the United States, and he is the most qualified to tell me they're never going to figure out what's wrong with me. I was like, what?
I guess he's not that qualified, then, eh?
What's wrong with me?
Yeah, I guess he's not that qualified if you can't tell what's wrong with you, dumb fuck.
So you're smart, but you're lazy. I get it. It's fine. It's whatever. I can always get a different doctor. I'm not above firing doctors at all.
Right. Yeah, I've been there.
Then the doctor today, the sleep study doctor, told me that he doesn't think that the mouth guard is going to work for me. So he wants to do this surgery where they put this little thing in your chest and they wire it under your ribs or something, probably to your heart or something, and then they wire it to the back of your tongue. And I'm wondering if they are using shock therapy, or do you get a zap every time you quit breathing when you're sleeping? You're just
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, what exactly is going to happen when this thing functions correctly? I need to know these before.
Yeah. Ooh.
So I've like had
What
it
are
with
those
doctors.
things called? The little paddles and it's
Defibrillator.
Yeah.
yeah. What if it's like a defibrillator? You're like asleep and all of a sudden you're like, woo.
Yeah. Oh well, I gotta go now. It's time for me to go work.
All right, love you.
Love you. Thank you for having me out for a little bit.
Sorry for leaving you down in the
For 17 years.
Have a good day at work.
I should do. Yay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I can't use it after it at exactly 11 minutes. My brain goes, you can't breathe. You need to panic. So I therefore panic. So I have anxiety. I have sleep apnea, and I have insomnia. And this is bad combination. And so I can't go to sleep. And then once I put the machine on and I get 11 minutes in, exactly 11 minutes. I don't know why it's exactly 11 minutes, but my brain goes, panic time. Let's go. Yeah. So there's that. And then the other doctor telling me that the reason that my white blood cell count is high and that my platelet count is high and that my red blood cell count is low is because I'm a smoker. And I'm like, I quit smoking. You can't call me a smoker anymore. I have not had a cigarette in over a freaking year. But right. I didn't quit so you could say, well, you're a smoker. Jackwagon.
And you're a poopy head.
No. You stay. But yeah, this is the sports bra. And it's got little crisscrosses on the back.
Yeah.
And then it's got the same on the legs.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
Oh, Jen, I was waiting for him to tell me it was because I was fat, but then he turned around and he was like, well, your weight's fine. And I'm like, I was there when they weighed me. I know how much I weigh, so you ain't gonna lie to kick it. Like, this is not me saying, does these pants make my butt look big? We're aware of where we stand. Okay. Don't gotta lie. Okay. It's time. I gotta go.
Okay.
Thank you
for being here, chat.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for getting me up to do a live and doing it with me.
Thank you for being up here and letting me do a live with you. I love you so much.
I'm going to go pretend I don't know how to shoot a gun.
Okay. Bye, girl.
Love you.
Love you.
Love you
Bye-bye.
Bye.